endowments, and instead of investing it in the 100 fossil fuel companies, to invest in socially responsible companies. And we're asking for money to be invested in renewable energy, but more than that, any company that's doing the right thing, basically. So one of the big problems, so one of the big problems is that schools' endowments aren't transparent at all. So students pretty much don't have the right to know where the endowment is invested. So one of the main things that divestment is asking for is transparency. And going to college is probably one of the biggest investments people make, and it's not an easy investment to make. So people in the divestment movement are really telling our universities that in order for us to invest in them, we want them to invest in a better future. We want their values to align with our values, and we want them to listen to us and share and engage in dialogue with us, which is something that is a major roadblock for students, is not being able to engage in dialogue with the board of trustees, with the people that are making the decisions for us. And the movement is pretty amazing because it's such a large amount of money that could be moved around and has the potential to be moved around. Like, for example, Harvard's endowment is $30 billion, and they just said no to divestment, but students are still working on it. So there is a potential for some of the money that schools that size have invested in the fossil fuel industry to be taken out. And divestment has been a tactic that's been used throughout history, like with the South African apartheid. I know my school divested, and we're going off that model. We're hoping to make some noise and get people to listen and get our school to realign itself with social responsibility.
That's dope. That's exciting.
It is
$30 billion, Harvard. I'm tripping off of that. That's a lot of power.
It is a lot of power.
Oh yeah.
But even the UMass system is $600 million, which is a lot.
Wow.
I mean.
Wow.
And I mean, there is schools that are getting closer. Unity College officially divested, and they have an endowment of $13 million. So
that's a lot. It's enough. It's enough money to make enough noise, and to make companies either make the shift on their own and start investing, and to make these like big energy companies to start investing in renewables, or to like. It's a lot, man. Policy. You talk about like the policy that could be changed when you start like voting with your dollar or divesting with your divesting your dollars. Wow.
Yeah. No, that totally makes sense. That's just dope. I think it just goes to show like what our generation and where our generation is, where we're like, no, actually, we're actually going to create the formula by which you can be a better school that aligns with our values. Here's the formula.
Why
now
not?
do it. Right?
Why not?
It's so dope. Jen, why not? Like,
why not?
No, that's really cool.
That's dope.
Quick question, Anna. Where can people learn about information about this divestment of the funds?
Well, it is it's on 350.org and also gofossilfree.org is where it's all at. And there's also pretty much all the campuses have like a Facebook page for their personal divestment or like a Twitter handle. So everyone should follow UMass Divest.
All right.
And if you have questions, can they reach out to you?
Yeah.
What's your Twitter?
Anna the Hank.
Anna the Hank.
It also starts this conversation about like the business of higher education.
Yeah.
And how much power higher education has when you talk about like changing policy and making businesses move.